You already know we live, man. It's homecoming 2017. ODU, we lit. Hey, I'm telling you, if you're not going out tonight, tomorrow, I don't know what you're doing. Why are you in the house? Why are we sober? Why? I really don't know right now. How y'all boys feeling, man?
You're the sun, but no that ever touches rain. Darling, you're my heart.
Alright, so for homecoming gets started. Well, it's already homecoming. We got to talk about the sports and do this stuff, man. So kick it off. I'm not sure what's on the script, but I know something on there that hasn't changed because Jaylen moves slow sometimes. And I just want to say Ezekiel Elliott is playing on Sunday. I just want to say that.
Wait. We gonna get to that. That's not. We're not gonna talk about it right now.
Including Cowboys.
Darling, you're my grace.
Alright, so what's the first topic, Jaylen?
We're gonna talk about that was my fantasy quarterback. I'm sitting 62 in fantasy right now. I'm 30 every game, but he's done for the year.
What a Texas done too.
On contract.
Texas done too. He looked really good. Just sad that, like, you know what I mean, as a black quarterback. Dang, season-ending injury.
Yeah, they were like talking about how he might be the MVP, but you know it's even more sad. The Jaguars might have a home playoff game.
Wow, that is crazy. We probably see them too in the Super Bowl, but I mean, yeah. So Kelvin Benjamin has been traded to the Buffalo Bills.
We're gonna let Mike go ahead and talk about
third
that
rounder and a third round and a 7th round draft pick. Mike.
Honestly, I mean, I like the move of moving Kelvin Benjamin because honestly, it's like he's not a number 1 wide receiver as people projected him to be. But I feel like we should have got someone to help with the running game because the running game is non-existent. We average 2 yards a carry, which is sad. We should have got Mike Tolbert. We should have got him back from the Bills. That's what we should have did. We should have asked for Mike Tolbert back. That's what we should have did. And yeah, but for some reason, I don't think Kelvin Benjamin played last night. I kind of wanted to see how it would go, but he didn't play for them last night, and the Jets kind of.
And they got waxed.
Yeah.
Rightfully so. So next up, Jay Ajayi.
Hey.
He got traded to the Eagles for a bag of potato chips, pretty much a 4th round draft pick.
We got an Eagle fan outside.
Jaylen, how do you feel about this foolery?
This is a great pickup. We didn't need him, but it's a great pickup. We're gonna breeze through the East regardless, but I mean, it's a good compliment. It's a good.
Nobody hopped in on that, right?
It's a good compliment to Blunt.
We hear you.
Yeah, Jay Ajayi was having coaching problems there in Miami, so you know what, Doug Peterson hit them up and said, we'll take him. Just another piece of the puzzle.
I got a question though. Why does one of the best offenses right now? I'm not saying y'all are the best offense, but
thank you.
Y'all playing like
thank you.
Good. Why do y'all pick up someone from the worst offense?
Because this back had 200+ yards in 2 games last year, so.
That's last year.
Okay.
Nah, Jay Ajayi is pretty good. He is pretty good. He is pretty good.
What if he pulls LaShawn McCoy, leaves his team not doing nothing? How do you feel?
Like I said, we don't need him. So, I mean, if he doesn't produce, it's all right. We just.
I mean, it's just.
Oh, you need him. Because LeGarrette Blount was not fast enough. He wasn't. He wasn't going to cut it against the boys.
I mean, when you throwing 4 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, you don't really need a running game.
Matter of fact, the fact that they playing the third worst, they playing the third weakest schedule.
Yeah, because Mike did.
The third weakest schedule in the league, you know. The Cowboys would look like a bunch of Pro Bowlers too if we was playing the weakest schedule in the league. Exactly. We looked like it last year.
We lost to the team that Dallas about to lose to this weekend, which is the Chiefs.
You pick us to lose every weekend.
I know, but y'all definitely losing this week.
How many Super Bowl rings y'all got? All right. So how do y'all feel? How does Kellen and Daquan? How do y'all feel about the pickup? I mean, do y'all think it's gonna help them any? He's just allergic to all the BS that you got going on over there in Philly, and is it okay? Is it okay, bro? I understand. Yeah. Philly they make me sick too, man.
Philly just big headed. I have a class. I have a class with a Philly fan. He was just telling me about that. He was like, "Oh man, we're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to playoffs." I'm just like, man, why y'all so ahead of yourselves? Like y'all always make it to the playoffs or something. But I feel like y'all playing well. But we'll see. We'll see how he does. I think he'll do well because I know he's a good running back.
Hey.
But at the same time, the Cowboys picked up Darren McFadden. I was expecting him to really do work since he was doing that with he was on the Saints before or Oakland. Excuse me. Yeah, he was on Oakland. I thought he was gonna do well, but he kind of just fell off. So you got to watch out for that. Sometimes running backs they go to a different team and fall off.
Hey, you know Philly getting more talked about than Dallas in the media, right?
No.
You know the only reason.
No. Because I don't normally do this.
You know why they keep talking about Zeke, right? Because they need something to talk about with Dallas. They run out of material.
We are the show. We are the show. This is
like Zeke playing. Zeke every week.
Look, the Cowboys got eliminated from the playoffs last year, and the views went down. This is just how it is, brother. The Cowboys are the show. We are the talk. This is what we do. Okay, everybody gathers around, eat their Thanksgiving plate around the Dallas Cowboy football game. This is facts. Jaylen Brinson will be tuned in to the Cowboys as he eats his baked macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving. And I am sure this is facts. This is going to happen, y'all. I'm telling you. Boy, I can't wait till we clap, y'all.
I can't wait to clap both of y'all.
Next, whoa, watch your mouth. Markelle Falls likely done for the year with a shoulder injury. As I just found out, he's pretty good. No, we just played 2K. That's why I was running a little bit behind. I do apologize, Kellen. You know, he went crazy with Markelle Falls. I seen him do some things that I didn't think the young man was capable of. But it is 2K. But dang, Markelle Falls though, man, #1 draft pick.
Yo, what's up with Philly draft picks, man? Like every year.
Yeah, I was about to say, let's be real. This happens every year.
This is what happens, bro. They get these guys. And they building the squad. You see they slowly building the squad, so next year they're going to have a nice draft pick. Probably #2 after the Bulls because the Bulls get the #1 pick. And then, you know, they're gonna get another all-star or something like, oh, my God, there's no way Philly can't make the playoffs. This is what happens.
I think this is what the problem is with Philly, and this is why they keep getting injured. Because their teams are so young. So every new person that comes in feels like, yo, I have the potential.
Yo, you out of pocket.
You're out of pocket. Hey, let's add Trey to the out of pocket segment today. At the end of this, thank you. But no, I feel like the new players that come in, they feel like they have something to prove, and they play 110% rather than just the 90, as if they're on a team that actually had veterans and all-stars already. But when they have the potential to already be an all-star of that team, then you're gonna play extra hard, and that's how it happens. Like that's how you get hurt.
And then like they don't got like a veteran to like teach them how to not overexert themselves and be able to actually be able to play for an 82 season stretch.
But
I think the addition of JJ Redick might actually help because he's a vet and he can like he has to actually take that role to be the vet on the team and not just like coach by as being the sharpshooter just out there.
That's him though.
I know that, but I'm saying like he gotta take more of an off the court role for these players if he's gonna do that because all teams need a vet that's gonna teach these young players that can develop into stars how to basically get used to the 82 season. Like they're not gonna be able to do it themselves because they're used to just playing 34 games and winning all of them. You know, so they gotta learn how to lose as well.
If somehow Philly makes the playoffs, do y'all think he's gonna come back?
Yeah, that's long enough to recover.
I feel like he's just
shoulder.
I feel like he's out because Do you feel like he can't play, or they just?
Well,
hold
what
him
shoulder
out?
was
I
it?
feel like he
It
can't
was a
shoot,
shoot.
bro. Like when
It
you
was a
watch,
shooting?
yes,
Oh, he's out.
bro. When
He's
you
out for the
when you
season.
watch this man play, this man airball layups. I'm talking about wide left. I'm talking about straight off the backboard. Like it didn't even touch the rim. That's when I knew I was like, no, he don't need to play, bro.
That's what happens when you pick up the best players in college. Expectations way too high.
Exactly. Next up, we got this is pretty shocking. The Cavs are
This is premature.
the Cavs are 10th in the East right now, and I know that's a boost, but the question is like, why are they struggling?
Because they're
They got
playing.
one
They're
of the-
playing with these people right now. They're not taking anything seriously. You have all these veterans who are likely to get hurt. Why would you play 100% in the preseason or during the regular season? If your whole aim was the postseason, you got to get there first, though. Everybody's aging, so they're not really gonna try until they absolutely have to.
Man, I'm gonna tell you this. Kyrie is probably the reason why that they in the position they in right now. To be honest, they got all these good players and stuff, but
Celtics
they don't
62.
really have like no ball handler at all. Like for real, if you watch, all they do is do straight up ISO. Whoever get the ball, they just go straight to the rack every time, or they gonna pull up every time. You don't have nobody to pass the ball around. That's why Kyrie left. That ball movement is critical.
So you think it matters where the Cavs are seed wise?
No, no.
Nah,
They could be 8th seed and
probably-
still go to the finals. No. Look, this is premature. The Golden State Warriors were once the worst team in the NBA after opening night. Am I right? I am right. I know this. Y'all were 0-1. Y'all had the worst record. So that's like saying, why are the Golden State Warriors the worst team in the league? This is 8 games out of 82. Struck. You know what? I can't put nothing past you, Jaylen Bayless. So now we go on to the next topic. Josh Gordon. No. Andrew Luck looked like he's done for the year with his shoulder injury. His shoulder injury going around
What
like
is with
this.
injuries? Period.
Sheesh.
How many injuries in the past like 2 months?
So the thing is, yeah, he never came back, but they just saying he's officially done for the year. They were hoping he would play at some point this year, but now they just pulling the plug.
Honestly, Andrew Luck's career has been done for a couple of years now, and his career's
Yeah, when he was playing, he was like the
What about
league
Cam
leader.
Newton?
let's not talking about.
I'm just, hey man, I'm just asking a question. That's all. I ain't trying to start nothing. I'm just.
15 MVP. What has Andrew Luck done? Okay. All right.
You should have said something about. Nah, I ain't even going.
Hold on. Just hold on. Now we're bringing up old stuff because you see, he introduced the old stuff. Am I right? You know what? This is not about Cam Newton and the fact that he lost the Super Bowl. This has nothing to do. It's nothing to do with that. It's all about. This is about Andrew Luck. This is about Andrew Luck.
Always make it to the playoffs and can't win a playoff game. It's not about that. All right. But Andrew Luck, I believe his career has been over for a couple years in Indianapolis because he's overrated to me. He's not really.
You gotta adjust the mic right quick. Hold on.
Here it comes.
Let me. So you introduced the old stuff by bringing 2015 in. So by that case, I don't feel like a limit should
Trey
be put
gonna go
on
to
the amount of
96.
years that you should
He
go
gonna go to
back.
96. Hey, you remember that Super Bowl I saw on YouTube, man? I try to tell you.
Hey,
It was an awesome experience.
Did y'all win a Super Bowl? As long as you've been living. Did your daddy see? Did your dad or your mom? Or your great granddad, or your ancestor. Did they see it? Whoa, Jaylen, you laughing a little. Jaylen. Hold on. Jaylen, you laughing a little too hard. Jaylen, you laughing a little too hard because when y'all mentioned Super Bowl, your quarterback couldn't hold his lick. That's all I'm saying. He threw up on the field and everything. Y'all didn't win either. But we made the 5 NFC championship games. Hooray. You're the first loser in the NFC. Great job.
We made it to the playoff, to the Super Bowl in 2004, which was less than 10
Did
years
y'all
of us
win?
being in the league.
Did y'all win?
Our franchise wasn't even
Did
10
you
years.
win?
Okay,
Did
but
you
we
win?
almost beat the Patriots. We was not
Did
even
you
10
win?
years old. Our
Does
franchise wasn't 10 years old.
almost help you pass your finals? No. If you fail that finals, you're probably going to take an L in the class.
But at least
at least he went to class.
Yeah,
at least he had a
at
chance.
least he had a chance.
Nah, you know what? Look,
Because you got a 0% chance at winning or taking anything if you're not invited.
Hey, but if you're gonna look at big pictures, you gotta look at the big picture. At first, y'all was winning rings, and now y'all not winning rings. Is that a decline?
Yeah, it is.
Then that's what
But
it is.
it is facts,
But if
though,
we
that
never
we
won
won
rings and we
those
get closer
five.
and closer to a ring, is that an incline?
Not if you fall off the next year.
Oh,
Not if you fall off the next year. No.
we talk about Atlanta.
No, but we didn't. No. This is not a shot at Atlanta. This is a shot at Carolina.
I know it was.
This is a shot at Carolina.
But aren't y'all falling off right now?
We didn't go to the Super Bowl last year. You saw that though, right?
But y'all.
We put it in the context if you make it to the Super Bowl and you know the next year, that's an incline.
I don't know. I kind of look at it kind of like stock markets. So you can't really look at it in like 1 month with stocks. You have to look at it at 1 year because they'll drop, but they'll go right back up. And at the end of the day, when you look at it at a big picture, it's still an incline, whether y'all doing bad one season and good the next. But if y'all do good one season, don't make the playoffs, do bad the next, and then the next season you make it to the Super Bowl, that's an incline. Although you weren't straight, you weren't consistently winning, but you were still inclining.
All right, I'm gonna just ask this last question. Then we can
Great
just move
show.
on to the next topic because we just gotta clear some things up. So we got 3 teams. No, 1, 2, 3. We got 4 teams represented. Between y'all 3 teams, how many Super Bowl rings y'all got?
Oh, we don't have any.
What about you?
We almost had.
So you got 0. Well, I don't even need to ask you because I already know y'all don't have none. All right, so I'm just going ahead. There's no point in talking about the Cowboys because we already know. Daquan, we already know what's going on over here.
How long has your franchise been a franchise?
I'm not sure.
Our franchise has only been around for 20 years, and we already been to 2 Super Bowls. I think
Okay.
that's pretty good.
20 years, 2 Super Bowls. I mean, that's basically like the Cowboys.
So I'll
20
let
years
y'all
and 2
know
playoff
when we
wins.
When we meet, how many years y'all have?
I mean, the Cowboys done been to the Super Bowl 8 times. So,
Okay, but y'all been around since the league.
I mean, what's the problem? This is what I don't understand about
It's the
people who
time
aren't.
that's the
This
problem.
is what I don't understand about people who aren't Cowboys fans. Y'all come at Cowboys fans because y'all believe. Hold on, let me finish talking, Mike. Y'all believe we are some of the most ridiculous fans on earth. We don't know how to be fans according to everybody else, but y'all do everything that Cowboys fans do. Jaylen, we have a chance to win it all. But when the Cowboys sat at 11-1, it was blasphemy to believe that, right? It was. But y'all do the exact same thing. What's the difference between what's the difference between y'all and Cowboys fans? What's the difference, please?
Before we even went to the Super Bowl in 2015, you would ask people who the Carolina Panthers are, and they would say who. People act like
People
they
who
don't
didn't
even-
know
Yeah,
didn't know
would act
sports.
Like, they would act like that the Panthers didn't even exist. If you go back, I want you to go back and look at when y'all first came into the league and see how y'all did y'all first 20 years of the league, and can we compare those? Because we're a fairly new franchise still. 20 years in the league only. Y'all have about 50 years in the league. So I think we're doing pretty good as a franchise for making the playoffs and as many Super Bowls.
Oh, okay. So it's like a consolation prize. So if you don't win Super Bowls, at least if you come close, you get a participation trophy.
I'm gonna address.
Great job.
That's
Great
progress.
job.
I'm gonna address the other-
Participation trophy.
I'm gonna address
That's what we
the
handing
other
out
part.
right now.
I'm gonna address the other part.
Jaylen, listen.
Hold up.
When we got nominated for Best Sports Talk Show, right? We got nominated for it 2 times. We didn't win either one of them. Me or Jaylen felt good about just being in the conversation.
Exactly.
Am I right? So the fact that y'all in the conversation don't mean nothing because you didn't win it.
So
You didn't win
But
it.
what
that means
it-
y'all show. Shouldn't you feel good that your show's at least in the nominations? That means you're actually doing something.
Jaylen.
That's like how
Jaylen.
We ain't feel good.
Jaylen.
Okay.
I did not feel good.
Okay, I know it didn't feel good at the moment when y'all lost, but think about it. Leonardo DiCaprio ain't win no Oscars, but ain't nobody say he won't no good actor. He's still over here making.
Mike, what are you passionate about, Mike? What do you like to do? What are your hobbies?
A lot of stuff.
So, in a lot of stuff that you do, if you get put in the conversation and don't win,
I mean, I'm gonna feel bad at that moment.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I'm gonna still feel accomplished because at least I'm in the conversation. At least I'm doing something.
Yo, look, I'm gonna use your example. I'm into music. Say I go to a ceremony for being nominated for Best Beat, and I am second. I'm runner up to a person, and I've only been doing music for 4 years, and I lose to someone who's been doing 10. I'm not tripping.
But what if
And I
you
know
feel?
that-
But
and
what
I
if
know
you
that
feel
in the-
like
in
your
that-
content is honestly better than? What if you feel like your beat
but I'm saying I
honestly better?
lost though. Like
But-
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if I feel like my content was better. If I'm only 4 years in and don't win by my 10th year, if I win like he did his 10th year, we are at the same pace.
And then if he already second, he got so many years to where he probably gonna be getting another, and another. While this guy took him 10 years just to get one.
But right now, I'll give it to y'all. Like as a Falcons fan, y'all are better. Y'all have more wings than us. But
Thank
once
you.
we hit,
That-
once
that's
we
all
hit
I
the
want.
mark that y'all are at now, as far as years go, you never know what's gonna happen. Like in the next 5 years, we could win back to back, and like match our rings. So that's the future though.
All right, this is
And
what
we
I'm about
don't
to
know
say.
what players are gonna like
This
come
where he
where.
wants me at.
All right, so Trey's like, all right, y'all go a little 7-1 run, and y'all feel like y'all go to
Yeah.
the Super Bowl, but and then
Then
so
you
then-
attack
so then-
Cowboys fans.
Yeah,
Finish it
yeah.
off,
Trey
finish
said
it
you
off.
attacked Cowboys fans last year when y'all are 11-1, but it's well necessary, if I can say that, because when Philly goes to the playoffs, they do something. It's laughable when y'all are 11-1 in the regular season because everyone knows what the outcome gonna be every year.
What have y'all done when y'all go to the playoffs?
We-
It's all about interpretation. Because what I see as doing something is winning. And when you don't win, then you didn't do nothing. Because when we won the number 1 seed last year, we didn't do nothing because we didn't win a playoff game or the Super Bowl.
I got something to say. But okay, but you can take that loss as like what's it called? Basically it can add to your determination because, for example, Steph Curry didn't win Rookie of the Year. What did he do? Go out to win two MVPs.
Well,
So you can
hold
use
on.
that
Hold on.
But no,
Because I know a lot of Golden State Warriors saying don't talk about this portion of Steph Curry's career, but he was kind of trash when he first came
No,
into the
no,
league.
he wasn't.
He really was. Eric Gordon snatched his ankles a couple times.
Okay, just 'cause
A
he
couple
snatched one.
times. The
He
Golden
snatched-
State Warriors were trash for a while.
They were trash.
With
Curry-
Steph Curry, yes.
Curry was a good
Steph
player.
Curry did not just come to the league 2 or 3 years ago. He didn't. He was garbage. He was garbage at
I
first.
watched him.
He was garbage
I
at
watched
first.
all those seasons.
Nobody was scared of
I
Steph
watched-
Curry.
I know. He's
He
a
just,
but he was
he
second.
just,
If
hey.
you're second in Rookie of the Year, you're obviously not that garbage.
Hey.
You're obviously not that
I
garbage.
done seen guys win Rookie of the Year and turn out
Okay,
not
but
to be
I'm
that
just
great.
saying. I'm just saying. If you're the second best rookie that year, you're not that much garbage for a rookie. He won second place. He didn't win. He was second place in Rookie of the Year votes. That you got to be some kind of good to get second place. And then the injuries just held him back. And then when he finally was able to have a year, he started doing better, which then led to his breakout year, which then led to another breakout year, which then led to an MVP, another MVP, and
Look,
now where he's at.
look,
He's
this
sponsored
portion-
by water. You're sponsored by water, dog. Water. Water.
Look, this portion of Steph Curry's career is good, but let's just not talk about that first portion because I could really dissect it.
Hey, Trey just a little upset that Steph
If
Curry
you go-
career
if
is
you go-
a little bit better than Derrick Rose. It's
if you
all right,
go-
Mike.
if you
Mike,
go-
Mike, listen. He's a little upset that Steph Curry's career has been better than Derrick
hold on.
Rose. It's-
No, but that's the exact example though, because he's saying that because Derrick Rose did so well his first.
Yeah, that's
year.
what I'm saying. Like it really does. I've seen Michael Carter Williams. I think Michael Carter Williams won Rookie of the Year. Where's he at?
But what's the Steph Curry recovered from an injury. Derrick Rose couldn't.
What does Derrick Rose got to do with this? I didn't bring up Derrick Rose.
It's a lot easier to come back from an ankle injury than
Then
an
it is an ACL. I'm talking about
tear.
major knee injuries, dog. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to, but Steph Curry in the beginning of his career was trash.
I'm pretty sure
Nobody
I'm-
respected Steph Curry, and we know this.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on, Mike.
By injuries.
Mike, hold up. I'm pretty sure Russell Westbrook won MVP last year. I'm pretty sure he tore his knee a couple times.
Oh,
So,
I don't know about that.
I thought it was only one.
I don't know. I think it was one. It was one major one.
Yeah,
I think it was one major one, Jaylen.
And that was from Patrick Beverly.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember
though.
one.
You're right though.
But
He did
three
come
of them
back.
You're
Giants,
probably right though.
three of them Giants. I mean, Jaylen, you could sprain your ankle, and be back in 2 weeks.
But
It's facts. No surgery required or
But
nothing.
you can't necessarily say Stephen Curry was trash his first couple years because you didn't really pay attention to him because their games weren't really televised. You're not really watching them. That's like saying Rodney Hood's trash when Rodney Hood is actually a pretty good player on the Utah Jazz. You don't watch him, you don't hear about him. But so if someone say Rodney Hood, you're gonna be like that man trash because you don't hear about him. But Rodney Hood is actually a solid player. if you actually watch when the Jazz play and all that. That's just an example.
Look, I appreciate you wasting your breath.
I didn't waste my breath.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I really do.
Okay. Oh.
You have your
Be in
opinion.
denial,
You have your opinion. I completely respect that. I'm still going with mine. I like your nose rings. It's cute. And
I like your face
Steph Curry.
prescription?
Yeah, these are prescription actually. And Steph Curry to me is still trash in the beginning of his career, and that's cool. You don't believe so, and you know I have reason to believe that I could create a case for biasness, but I won't do that.
Mike, it's okay. This is coming from the same guy that think Chris Paul is overrated.
I
so-
do.
So
You know what's common is you guys really like you, especially. I don't really know about what you like in sports, Mike, but I know with Jaylen appreciates mediocrity. He really does.
Wow.
He really does. He really does. Now we're gonna have to move on to the next topic because I don't want to keep slaying you right now. I don't want to do this. Josh Gordon is being reinstated by the NFL. I just want to say, Josh Gordon, we have a jersey ready for you right now.
well, y'all definitely Dallas will take a knucklehead. That's y'all love them. And you know what knuckleheads bring you? Not to the Super Bowl. So yeah, go ahead and take them. Go ahead, wear that star on your helmet. Josh
And,
Gordon?
and how many have your clean cut players in Philly won? Not one.
Nah, but I
You
know
haven't won any with your clean cut character.
I know of all the players and all,
You haven't won any with your clean cut characters. How can a Philly fan tell other people how to win Super Bowls? Your dad. I don't even know if he's a Philly fan, but
Nah,
the
he's-
oldest Philly fan in your family can't tell you how it's done. They can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. It just can't be done. It can't be done. This ain't even got nothing to do with you. The oldest Philly fan in your family, the oldest Philly fan you know, can't tell
Can you tell me how to win a Super Bowl?
Somebody in my family can. I can pull up a tape. At least I can do that. At least I can go back and I can show you some clips. You can't do that though because it never happened, right? It never did.
Hey, 2018. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I give it to you
2018.
like this for real. Will Chamberlain ain't dropping 100 in 2018.
Oh,
That's true.
he's saying y'all ain't had no competition like when y'all won all them Super Bowls.
No, I won't say that. I'm just saying
Whoa,
that you guys.
whoa.
I'm just gonna say no. I'm just saying the competition's different, but I know that Cowboys was a go. They were America's team, so they're a go-to football team. So they're gonna have some of the best
Got
players.
some Hall of Fame players on the
Yeah, that's what I'm
side.
saying. They're gonna get some of the best players, but that's not taken away from them. I'm just saying, Will Chamberlain's not dropping 100 right now, and y'all won back then. But
It wasn't a lack of
The
competition. It was not. We played against some great San Francisco teams. Y'all should go check that out. Matter of fact, if y'all want to, I'll host a clinic on who we was playing against in these Super Bowls so we can really see how it got down because these games were kind of crazy in the NFC Championship game. Never played what? No, not in the Super Bowl, but to get there, we did have to go through San Francisco.
I thought you were trying to
Who did
say,
you-
I thought you was trying to say like
No.
when you said you see who we played in Super Bowls, I thought you were trying to say San Francisco.
Nah. Hey, Mike, I like how you tried that, but remember who you talking to, okay?
that's the way you.
Just remember, I'm a dog. I'm a dog. Cause hey, remember, remember, Jake DeLong didn't get it done. Jake DeLong didn't get it
Neither
done,
did Tony Romo.
but Troy
Never-
Aikman did.
Tony Romo never even
Oh,
made
Donovan
it.
McNabb, we ended his career. Let's not talk about that. We ended his career. We ended it.
His career didn't end in
No,
Philly.
we
His
ended
career
it.
didn't end
no,
in Philly.
we
so-
ended it. That's when his prime days was over. Remember when y'all was dropping 40 on everybody? And then you ran into the Cowboys, and for some reason, I don't know if it was defense, I don't know what it was. Y'all couldn't score. One game, y'all didn't score no points. Another game, y'all scored 17 points. Y'all were trash against us. And that's why I'm telling you, what y'all doing now is cute. It's nice. But when you play somebody who can score with y'all, then we'll see.
I feel like when you say that phrase, you only talking about Dallas like the one of the great teams in the league right now.
I'm not saying we're the greatest team, but we can score with y'all.
But y'all,
We can score with y'all. We
when
can score
when we
with
look
y'all.
at the schedule, we're not looking at Dallas as a team like we got to worry about.
Because we're 4-3. But if you take that L, which y'all will, it's gonna be a completely different story, Jaylen. Y'all have had games in the bag against us, and you still lose them. You do. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to reference it because you know what I'm talking about. So on to the next topic. I don't want to keep doing this. Jeez. Everybody always say, the show always turns against Cowboys versus Eagles versus who? I don't like to do this. I don't like to do this, but Jaylen like to come out his mouth a little crazy. And when you got a little sibling or anybody that looks up to you, do you have anybody that looks up to you? I'm not saying that you, but do you have some people in your life that sometimes you have to kind of sort of hone in and say, look, chill out. I'm telling you what's good for you. Do you have people like that?
Hey, yo,
that
let me tell you about a trade, bro. This is why it turns into Dallas versus Philly, Dallas versus this, Dallas versus that. Because you always think that y'all gonna bust every team that we play.
Yes.
And when you know that you about to play a team that we like, we gonna bust y'all, we gonna bust y'all. You turning it into that. So of course it's gonna be Dallas versus Eagles, Dallas versus Falcons, Dallas versus Panthers. Like that's how it's gonna be.
Let me ask everybody something here. When y'all go in any game, do y'all think y'all gonna lose?
Huh?
When your team plays any game, do y'all think y'all gonna lose?
Sometimes. Yes. Us personally.
No, you don't.
No, you do.
No, you don't.
I do. I don't. Because even with the Patriots, I was like, yo, if we don't have these players with us, I don't know if we're gonna win like that. But
Jaylen, do you ever believe Philly's gonna lose?
Oh no, I don't.
I never
I'm speaking
believe.
for them.
I don't care who the Cowboys got. Even that year we won 4-12. I still believe that we was gonna whack somebody. That's just how it is.
I just understand our weaknesses.
I mean, the only reason like I be realistic is because like ever since I was young, I would always do like a pool with my grandpa and all that.
Oh,
so
okay,
I'm trying
gotcha.
to, like, get him like so he can win money and stuff. So sometimes I think we're gonna lose. I gotta be realistic.
Yeah. Facts.
All right, so for the next topic, Broncos made Brock Osweiler their starting QB and bench Trevor Siemian.
That's good. He gonna take an L his first start of the year.
Oh, he play, y'all.
Yeah, they played.
Yeah.
The Broncos are trash. They should have gave us two
Wait.
first-round draft picks for Tony Romo.
Let's figure out who just said the Broncos are trash.
The team that lost to him, yes, they are. No, this is what always happens, bro. We always play Denver in the beginning of the season, and they always look nice. And by mid-season, they're garbage. The last time we played Denver, they crushed us. Next thing you know, by the time mid-season got here, Philly actually beat them. This is what always happens. So what does that tell you?
Y'all beating? Nah, we
beating who? The Chiefs?
We gonna
say that. We're gonna say that. So Jaleel Okafor wants to get out of Philly. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him too. You need to leave.
I don't blame him. Look, I'm sorry. I'm 20-some years old, bro. I need some tick, bro.
Exactly.
He better leave before he get injured.
Yeah, cause being in Philly.
That bug coming.
Ever since
It's the food.
I would have been trying to leave ever since last year when they decided to Embiid's a better player, but like when he fresh out of injury, they still put him over him. In any competition, they said Embiid's our guy, fresh out of injury. Like Jaleel Okafor wasn't their guy the year before. I mean, I know the team was horrible, but he was still their go-to guy that year.
I heard Okafor talking to the Knicks.
Hey,
I heard Okafor talking to the Knicks.
Yo, please go to the Knicks.
Don't talk to
Please go to the Knicks. That's what we need. We need people to willingly go to New York so we can rebuild.
Exactly.
No one wants to go to New York right now.
Exactly. So if somebody does, you got
He's
it.
probably
I'm
gonna run
saying.
into the same situation though.
No, he's going to get buckets.
Is he a center or
Porzingis
He's
is
power forward.
I know Porzingis is power forward, but I'm talking about Okafor.
He's a center.
Yeah,
He
center,
can
but-
run.
I thought he was power forward.
He plays both, but he'll play the center if he has to.
That's what I was trying to think.
And that's exactly what New York
Hey,
needs.
the
We
Knicks
need new
don't look
people.
bad so far this year.
We don't.
hey,
see
keep
Porzingis
it up.
Look,
Keep it
somebody
up.
told me in the barbershop. Look, I went yesterday, and they said,
Nah, everybody knows your little fade work, bro. Everybody knows he want to draw some attention to that shit. I went to the barbershop yesterday, y'all. Still fresh. We see it. Mike. Why you ugly?
I got mines on Wednesday, by the way.
Yeah.
For that old black, for that homecoming, it's really with the beard.
I'm done.
hey, they said
I'm
that
done.
the Knicks look worse without Melo.
Worse or
Worse. Said the Knicks look worse without Melo.
better? No, they do.
Yo, Kobe
I'll give it to you
going
because
crazy.
now it just look
I
like
don't know.
now it just look like they only got one player.
You got
Tim Hardaway.
Yeah, he's stepping
He's
up.
trying, but he's
But-
not there yet.
He's not there yet, but he can progress into that.
Yeah, he really can.
He putting up 30 in the same game where Porzingis put up 30.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah.
type of stuff you need. So if he doing that and he keep like progressing to where he building up like that, he could end up being a good player like his dad.
They just like to talk about the
Hey,
Knicks. That's-
Bulls #1 draft pick. Let's get it. So Zeke, I'm gonna let you go ahead and introduce that because I'm.
So this is exactly what has been said on the paper. I put Zeke suspended. ... again. Woke up this It was
Yeah, you woke up this morning. You woke up this morning, 'cause
I woke up this
too.
morning. ... Never mind.
Wait, what happened?
He's not suspended.
He's not suspended.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They gonna keep appealing it though, every time. They gonna say he's not gonna play this week, and then he gonna play right on.
Facts, man.
They
just need to drop the cage.
Look, Jaylen, like, yo, if this keeps going, he
We
might
need him.
play
him out.
against Philly.
Let him play. What?
He might play against Philly. Oh Lord.
They gonna wait till the summertime, and then that's when they gonna give him his sentence.
Hey, ain't nobody worried about
He's
Zeke.
not gonna be allowed to go to training camp.
Zeke
That's what
doesn't
they
eat versus Philly. Zeke does not eat versus Philly. Never did. Never will.
He only played 2 games
Okay.
against you.
Okay.
What are you saying?
Okay, but-
the second game he didn't even play.
I like how you saying this, but like this is his
2
only-
games.
This
Hey,
is just his second
see,
year.
See, this it's a trend. It's a trend. The Cavs are struggling at 3-5. Zeke never eats against the Cowboys, and he's only played in 1 game.
Philly, get it right. He can't eat versus his own team.
Okay. He only played in 1 game, Jaylen.
2 games.
One in a drive.
Yeah.
What Tony Romo do? What Tony Romo do? Get the last touchdown of his career against your bum defense. Yo, we putting up 30 on y'all boys, man. Stop playing with me.
Hey, this ain't last year. I'm just going to say that.
It don't have to be last year.
Watch your mouth when you talk about Philly D.
Dog, y'all the same. Y'all all the same. We will put up 30.
Facts.
Y'all better stop
That's
sleeping,
your
yo.
day of the word.
Philly needs to stop sleeping.
No, because Philly's 7-1. They ain't played nobody but a team with you at the quarterback, you at the quarterback, and me at the quarterback. And all of a sudden, they Super Bowl contenders, and they so serious. They were supposed to be serious last year when they had Carson Wentz.
Gave them a game. All right.
No, I'm not saying
Wait,
y'all
hold
trash.
up, hold up.
What I'm saying is, I mean,
Hold up.
pull it up. Pull up.
I'm trying to trip.
Pull it up. Pull up the week schedule. Tell them, Quan. I'm not playing with them, y'all. I'm not playing with them.
Hold up. We talking about week schedule. How many times Dallas lose? 3 times? So all those
We
losses
lost
y'all
to-
play
we
against
lost to
quality teams,
Denver.
quality teams, that's trash.
The Rams,
They all right.
and we lost to the Packers with Aaron Rodgers. The Packers with Aaron Rodgers is trash?
I mean, they was what was
Man, go on here, yo. Them Clippers got to the meat inside
Well,
your
all right,
head.
but-
I'm telling
But
you.
the Broncos, why
Okay,
y'all?
the Broncos.
They're trash.
Okay.
So we got a trash schedule, but
So
at
that's
least
one.
at
So
least,
that's 1 game out of 3 that.
At least
lost
we
that was
win
trash.
our trash games. That's all I'm gonna say. Our
So
trash
we
games
got-
on the schedule, you supposed to win those.
Yeah, that's
Facts.
That's facts. I give you that. That's facts. But I mean, we did have players that were missing on the defensive side of the ball. But when we have these defensive players back, you see what the defense look like.
When Sean Lee in there, it's
The
game
the defense looks good now.
over. Facts.
I mean, what do you want me to do?
Yo, I want to play the Eagles so bad.
No, because see
Bro, I
when
can't wait
no,
till
because
this
see what
game.
happens is don't hit up Jaylen because he's not gonna text you back. He's not gonna text you back. He's not gonna mention you. He ain't gonna have nothing to say. But if y'all lose, if I don't even know if y'all play
If.
Philly. No, matter of fact, y'all probably don't play Philly because y'all are too good to play Philly.
No, we do play
and
Philly.
on their bum schedule, they don't
I
really
mean-
get to play. They don't play Pro Bowlers, so don't look forward to that game.
I'm done.
No, go ahead. My bad. We was over here talking.
Hey, we might see him in the playoffs.
So we gonna see. Y'all gonna see us in the playoffs. Somebody
Y'all-
gonna see us.
we going too.
Wild card, 'cause y'all
We going too.
Yeah, we're not winning the division right now. Yeah, y'all eating up.
Y'all not going to playoffs.
We're going. We're going.
Wild card? That's cute.
No,
That's
no,
cute.
no,
That's
no,
cute.
no.
Yo,
Hey, if
stop
we make it,
sleeping
we
on the
make
wild
it.
card.
If we make it, we
Not
make
sleep on the
it.
wild card.
Exactly. Some people need that. And they
Where,
feed
where
on
y'all
that.
going? Where y'all going first playoff game?
Jaylen.
The Giants
Jaylen,
need
look.
the wild card.
When the
That's
Cowboys win the division, I want you to come in here with an Oreo cookout milkshake. I want one.
Facts.
Bet.
Them Jays amazing.
Bet. When the Cowboys win the division, just come here with my milkshake. Just come in here with it. And the last time I declared something, you remember what happened.
Hey, I got a question. They making the playoffs without Zeke?
I think we got a chance to.
Zeke is gonna play every game because they
think
appealing
we got-
everything.
I
They
think we got a
clearly
chance
don't have
to.
enough evidence to.
I don't know why
Nah,
it's
but
lasted so long.
you already know what
This-
they gonna do.
This started in like preseason, right?
They gonna
Like,
suspend him when the time's right.
Yeah, they right. They
They-
probably like at the end of this year, maybe playoffs, maybe. But I doubt it. It's too late now.
They're going.
Like,
I already told you.
It's
They're
too
gonna
late
say-
now.
But-
they're gonna say Zeke cannot.
They can't carry it this
Participate in
long
training camp.
unless
That's
they
what
really
they're
gonna
gonna
do
say.
something.
They're gonna tell me he can't participate in training camp.
If
I
they
don't
really
know.
wasn't going to suspend him, they would have been dropped it.
I mean, nah,
Like-
but it's a federal case though.
You know what it is? Ezekiel Elliott has become Ezekiel Elliott now. So now, with domestic violence, they kind of sort of messed up where they let Ray Rice get 2 games. They
Oh
let the
yeah, your
kicker
boy
get
a little
1
sus
game.
with the crop tops. That's all I'm gonna say. Boy a little sus with the crop
Dog,
tops.
he's nice. So what? He wears crop top.
Will Smith.
That's
You
like
wear
Will
you
Smith.
wear
That's-
you legit wear shoes without socks. But you mad at this man because he wear a crop top? What does that got to do with anything?
Listen
that
to what
don't
you-
take away from Jaylen being
listen
a
to
good
what you
person
say.
or being nice at what he do.
Listen,
Like,
do y'all hear what he said? He said you wear shoes without
Shoes
without
without
socks,
socks.
but you gonna get on this man for wearing a crop top.
what's
So
wrong
that's
with
the
it?
same level.
What's wrong with it?
But he's
crop
wearing
top?
he's
Hey,
wearing a
you-
crop
you
top.
What's wrong with
You
it?
wearing a crop top in the game, and then at the ceremony that they had, he wore a crop top. But that's because he knew people were talking about him wearing a crop top during the game.
And when you had, if we all had abs, I mean, when you got a nice body, I mean, I'm pretty sure you're gonna show it off.
You ever seen a man wear a crop top before Zeke?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was, that
yeah.
was
Will
a trend.
Smith.
That was a trend for a little bit.
Yeah,
actually.
I seen Jackie Chan wear a crop top. He still smack you. He would do it. He would still smack you. So what's the problem? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it.
It's not miss a beat.
But Zeke won't smack Philly. That's the difference.
Okay. Okay.
What's the
We'll
next
see.
video?
The next topic is give me the book. The next topic is 49ers get Jimmy Garoppolo from Pats for a 2nd-round draft pick.
Hey, that's gonna be nice.
That's
I feel
crazy.
Get Cat
He gonna be
back.
nice.
I think the draft pick is gonna be nice. The Patriots fleeced them boys. I don't even know why San Francisco gave up the 2nd-round draft pick because who they really want is Kirk Cousins. It makes no sense. You should have just kept your pick because the Patriots are going to turn that 2nd-round draft pick into a Pro Bowler.
So Jimmy Garoppolo not gonna be nothing.
I don't think so.
I don't think he gonna do nothing on the 49ers. I don't think so.
Honestly, I don't think he's that proven. Honestly,
No.
I think
they just. give
I mean,
him
last
hype.
year he
They're
went
giving him
3-1.
Hype because of the Brett Favre, because of the
Philly fans, yo.
they
I'm
give him
telling
hype
you.
because of the Brett Favre Aaron Rodgers effect. That's why they're giving Jimmy Garoppolo as much hype as he's getting.
facts.
When I think my dad told me, he said that they interviewed Brett Favre once, and he said Brett Favre said he barely even talked to Aaron Rodgers. So Aaron Rodgers did that basically on his own, working out, putting in extra reps and all that. It's not just because you're behind a good quarterback, because half the time these quarterbacks are too busy worrying about winning when they're on a winning team. They're not going to just all the time go to a guy that's not even going to get no playing time from them. So I don't think that Jimmy Garoppolo got taken under Brady's wing as much as people think.
Look, what's gonna happen is Jimmy Garoppolo gonna be a bust. They're gonna get Kirk Cousins and they're gonna turn into Atlanta 2.0, and that's just how it's gonna be.
He's gonna be like Matt Flynn. He's gonna be Matt Flynn, because everybody thought Matt Flynn was gonna be nice because he came from under Aaron Rodgers.
Who garbage?
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Who go?
Matt
Hey
Flynn.
Trey.
That's
Hey
what-
Trey.
So,
hold on. Hey, Trey,
next
hold on.
topic.
Who garbage?
Philly.
Who garbage?
I don't care about 7-1. Y'all ain't play nobody. So next topic, Calvin
Wait,
Johnson. And what happened? Calvin Johnson has been in talks about coming out of retirement.
We'll take him.
Calvin Johnson,
We
Megatron.
want him.
Megatron. Nah, if he play,
He's
if he
not
play
gonna
with
look
y'all,
like- He's not gonna
Yo.
be Megatron, but he probably gonna be Starscream. That's what he gonna be.
hey, he gonna be a tight end when he come back.
He's a dog.
Starscream when he come back.
I don't know.
He's not
Starscream in the
Megatron.
movies. He
He in the
ate.
movies, but what was he in the movies? Trash.
No, Starscream was crazy.
Did he die in the last one?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, he died, but it don't matter.
Starscream was not as good. He was the guy that was there. He's gonna be there. He's gonna do a little something, but he's not Megatron. That's what it's gonna be.
Hey, if he want a ring, come
But
to Philly.
everybody was still shook when they saw Starscream. Everybody else just got eaten out.
Hey,
It was Megatron and then Starscream right under that.
if he want a ring, he'll come to Philly. Now or never.
How can y'all say that?
Now or never.
How can y'all say that?
Hang on, is he
Nah,
gonna
for
lie?
real though, if they pick up Calvin
Hang
Johnson,
on,
y'all
he-
definitely
he
winning
can't
that
come back
round.
this season. Ain't the deadline?
They gotta
over?
buy his rights though.
They
I don't
can't.
think it's
No,
deadline.
they had to trade. They're asking them to trade his rights.
Oh.
They can't. I
I
don't
thought
think
they
they
was
can
buying
trade him.
his
No, they
rights,
can't.
like-
The
Yeah,
trade
so y'all
deadline
can't get
over.
him this season.
Unless the Lions release him.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yeah. I don't think
They just talking the talk.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
for next year, that'd be crazy.
Yeah.
It's another year older.
Jaylen, when the Cowboys win the division, come here my cookout milkshake.
Facts.
NFL preview. You got the Broncos 3-4 at Philadelphia 7-1. Who gonna win the game?
I'm gonna give it to Philly just because Broncos are too back and forth.
And
They so wishy-washy.
I don't believe in Brock.
I'm gonna have to say Broncos because we've been talking mad stuff about Philly today, so they're gonna have to slip up.
I want to say Philly, but Brock Osweiler. For some reason, when Brock Osweiler come off the bench, and after he done sat on that thing for a couple of games, he tend to turn up a little bit. So I think this could go either way. It's a toss up for me.
I think Philly got it.
If Philly don't blow them out and it's a close game in the fourth quarter, you can look for Carson Wentz to turn it over.
Philly by 2 touchdowns.
Redskins 3-4 at the 5-2 Seahawks. I'm going with the Seahawks. We just smacked them boys. Yeah.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
They played
Got-
a difficult game and won, so I think
Got the 6-2 Chiefs at the 4-3 Cowboys. You know who I'm going with. Who y'all going with?
Chiefs.
I think it's gonna really be a good game though, for real.
Zeke
I have
playing?
to go.
Yeah.
He playing.
I got the Cowboys.
Chiefs gonna smack them.
He just went crazy last week.
Went
The
by-
same thing he said last week, the week before that, the year before that.
Chiefs 7.
Expected. So we
That's
got-
our Super Bowl.
Uh-oh. We got the 4-3 Falcons at the 5-3 Panthers.
Oh.
Yeah,
Hey, this for the number 1 in the division, ain't it? Because if Falcons win,
Gentlemen, 30. 30. We dropping 30.
Is that 30 and win or 30 and lose?
We're dropping.
because
If
Cam
we,
can
hey,
put up 35.
That's what Cam did without Kelvin. Kelvin gone for good now. We gonna see this MVP Cam. So I'm going. You know what's
it's hard
Hey.
to beat us
You know
when we
what's
drop
up.
30 points.
You know what's up.
Is this the
We
first
ain't-
game
we-
of the year
Just wait.
between them? Is this the first game of the year between them?
Yeah.
Last time he's on 28.
Just wait for this game. We're gonna.
Hey,
it's
y'all
gonna be a
wishy-washy
close
too.
game, right?
Y'all wishy-washy too.
Yeah,
I mean,
we.
shit.
That's
we
why I'm
was-
saying.
we
That's why I'm
wishy-washy.
saying this. It's gonna be a close game because we don't got Greg back yet. It's gonna be a close game. We're gonna. pull
Hold
it
on,
out.
so y'all don't got Greg or Kelvin?
Nope.
And y'all just depending on
Cam.
Christian McCaffrey?
Yo, please tell Cam to stay in that pocket because Vic
Toes.
Beasley is going to smell that man down.
Listen, we're
And
gonna
he's
win
going
this
to
game.
kill
We're gonna
him.
win a close game with each other tomorrow.
Today?
I mean, Sunday.
Tomorrow? Whoa, wait. Whoa,
Hey,
off the Henny already.
It's
Off the Henny.
It's over.
Henny. Henny Palooza.
And then when we get Greg Olsen back for the last time when we play y'all this season, we're gonna blow y'all out the water. So,
Oh, that's gonna be in Atlanta too.
yep.
Hey, that's so funny, man. We are y'all's
gonna do it
kryptonite.
in-
Remember when y'all won all those games? Who was the one team y'all lost to?
Because we didn't care.
Man, we nice. We are nice. Stop sleeping on Atlanta. That's when you get beat. Is when you sleep on Atlanta.
I didn't say we were sleeping on. I said
I
it's gonna be a
mean,
close game.
You said
I
we're gonna
mean,
blow you out the water once y'all
the
get y'all
second
players
time.
back.
Look,
No.
here you
I
go.
mean-
ain't nobody Philly. Shut up.
Nah, I'm about to say New England slept on them the first half of the Super Bowl. They was all right.
Man, I know what.
New England slept on y'all in the
We
Super
did.
Bowl too, though.
We didn't.
Geek.
We didn't get our 30. That's why.
Oh, look, he don't want to talk about how New England slept on them in the Super Bowl. He don't want to talk about that.
Hey, you know who slept on Dallas? Never mind.
Yo, y'all are funny, bro.
What?
Hey, Baxter.
Facts.
All right, so we got the Lions 3-4. We got the Lions 3-4 at the Packers 4-3.
Going with the Lions.
Yeah, I'm going with the
Brett
Lions.
Hundley
too.
not winning no game.
So on. Oh well,
I got Lions.
Lions.
I'm probably going with Packers.
Yeah, I think the Packers.
They defense kind of crazy.
But I do favor the Lions, but I think Packers.
Got the NBA preview. Cavs 3-5 at the 4-3 Wizards.
There's some good games on ESPN tonight. Ain't nobody gonna watch them, but
Yeah, I got the Cavs.
I'm gonna watch that Celtics and Thunder.
But you can't count the Wizards out that game though, cause John Wall and Bradley Beal, them boys is dogging. That boy Otto Porter.
John Wall blood game.
look,
Big beats.
I kind of want to see the matchup. I want to see in that game, low key, is Rose versus Wall, because Rose he be playing some good defense. So I kind of want to see that matchup. So that's gonna be a kind of good game but I got the Wizards.
Wizards winning.
Yeah, I got the Wizards because the Cavs not trying to play basketball right now.
Yeah.
So
They
then,
got to get it right.
so then we got the Celtics 6-2 at the 4-3 Thunder.
Watching that game.
OKC.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
OKC.
OKC.
I got Hoodie Mello.
Kyrie he not.
I'm about to say Kyrie can.
Kyrie going for 30, they winning.
Hey,
Look,
if
Jaylen
Kyrie,
Brown ain't eating.
35, they win.
35.
you know who would be a really good addition for the Celtics? Antetokounmpo. If Antetokounmpo went to the
He'd be a
Celtics.
great addition for any
Yeah,
They-
but he ain't leaving
Kyrie
the
and
Bucks.
Antetokounmpo? That
He
sounds
ain't
like a
leaving the
crazy
Bucks.
matchup.
Somebody going to have
It
to come to
is.
Milwaukee.
Oh, my bad. Just
This-
think
this-
everybody can fit on Golden State.
This is going to be the hardest
Oh, we don't want
assignment.
him. He can't shoot.
Who?
Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, you can.
We don't need him anyway. I mean, y'all might need him.
Y'all-
We don't need them because then we could win games. I don't want to win
The
games.
Bucks, yo, the Bucks is crazy. Bucks is
When they
crazy.
get Jabari back, they're gonna be scared. If Jabari stay healthy,
And Jabari
Where
gonna
is
leave.
Jabari
And Jabari
back?
gonna
I mean,
leave
where
again.
is Jabari?
Look,
Like,
he's still.
I don't know what's going on in Chicago, but they just get hurt like crazy out there, man. The Chicago athletes just can't seem to hold up during the
Yeah,
course of the
he
NBA
throwing
season.
hands in the practice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Did you see that?
Young man got the
They
concussion.
decided that after he Bobby Porter's smacked y'all, basically y'all one of y'all best players.
The best player on
They
the
gonna
team.
give him an extension, and now the guy that got smacked want to leave.
Nah, the best player on the
What kind of
team a
season is
rookie, though. I ain't going to lie to you.
Yo.
So what?
Yeah,
best player on the team,
is the
rookie.
Nikola Mirotic has never been the best player on any team except when he was overseas. He's trash. I didn't want the Bulls to bring him back. He's garbage.
I mean, but y'all team is kind of trash, so he's kind of a good player, but still.
No, he ate for a little bit though.
Yeah,
He was a
don't like
problem
him.
for a little bit.
Yeah, thank
I didn't like him
he's
because
not bad,
Yeah, it
but
was
he
him
just-
and
he
Jimmy.
just- He's just so inconsistent,
I'd
man. Like,
rather not have.
but for real, though, 1 minute he's lights out, then the next minute, yo, he can't. Yo,
Your light switch.
yeah, only reason I didn't really like Nikola at first is because he switched up y'all's system. Y'all was really like big on boards,
Yeah.
and then y'all started moving to perimeter, and I was like, nah, that's not even the Bulls for real. But
all right,
he was still good.
for the out of pocket segment, does anybody have anybody they want to put on the out of pocket
I
segment?
vote Trey for that mishap earlier.
Oh yeah, that bulk up.
All right, go ahead, do your thing, man.
All right, so Trey's girlfriend was trying to call him because, you know, he be getting in trouble sometimes,
Oh.
not telling her what's up. And the phone rang while I was trying to talk. So, Trey, for that, you are
Out of pocket. Talking
Come
about
on,
something.
man.
Am I allowed to go? Are you?
Exactly,
She,
yeah.
hey, she
Are you
like,
allowed to
hey,
go
make
out
sure you
tonight,
stay in
Trey?
the, make sure you stay in tonight, honey.
right now.
She's actually at work. Whoa, that boy Mike is on lockdown. Mike, you don't have to ignore the call for us, bro. We understand. We understand. One person I would like to nominate for the out of pocket segment for this show because due to his lack of maturity when it comes to picking headlines as well as accepting mediocrity from his sports, have to be Jaylen Brinson. Jaylen Brinson, I don't know why you say some of the things you say. I called you out your name. I don't know why I called you Jaylen Brinson. It's Jalen Bayless. Jaylen, as a host, sometimes I just don't know. Some of the things that you say, like, I be forgetting that you say these things to get under my skin. And for that, you are out of pocket. Thank you.
Hey,
Out of pocket.
hey, Dallas garbage.
Philly is too. But thank y'all for tuning in. My name is Trey,
My name is Jay.
And my name is Kellen.
Quan.
and that's the final score.
Facts.